Hey guys, it's Laz and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be re-filming because when I filmed last time my footage pooped itself and decided it would be out of focus for the whole 20 plus minutes of filming. So this is my redo. Hopefully it's just as good as when I last filmed, otherwise I'm going to be devastated. But I mean, life hates me. No, just joking. Anyway, I thought it would be a good idea for you guys to get to know me a little bit more before I started doing tutorials and stuff like that, just so you have a better understanding of who I am and basically why I'm doing these videos, because it is fairly important. Before I get into the Q&A, I just wanted to say thank you so much for everyone's support with my last video. I was super duper overwhelmed. I received lots of inboxes and so did my mum, which is crazy. And also I went out on Saturday night and had a lot of people come up to me and praise me for my efforts as well, which was really cool. Which is like, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted people to you know, start talking about the issue. That's the whole point of the video. So I'm fairly happy with the outcome of my last video, and yeah, obviously this video is probably not going to be as exciting or relatable to you, but hopefully you guys still enjoy it and decide to keep watching my channel, because I will definitely still keep filming as I come up with things. Like it's going to be quite hard. Like I said to girls at work, I was like, you need to help me, like what do I film? I don't know what people want to see. So yeah, like I will definitely be doing some makeup tutorials. I'd like to also probably touch some more on the bullying that I've been through. Obviously updates along the way with my mental health if anything goes south. I hope it doesn't. I will keep you guys updated with what I'm up to, those kind of things. But yeah, basically, of course, the comment section is for comments, obviously lies. But let me know what you want to see, and obviously I'll probably get around to making it if I can. But yeah, today definitely is just going to be question and answers. I told you guys it could be a mix of anything about mental health, beauty, cosmetics, bullying, anything like that. So I had a few things come in through Snapchat, Facebook, and a couple of people asked me in person as well. So I'm going to try and answer those questions now as best that I can, and hopefully I can help the people that did ask me these questions. And yeah, basically that's all today's video is going to be. I'll probably film sometime next week, and yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'll film yet, but yeah, we'll just go with the Q&A for now, and then yeah, let's do it. Let's get right into it. Alright, so I have to scroll back through my phone a little bit because I went out on Saturday night and there was a lot of selfies taken as per usual. Alrighty. I got a question on Snapchat. I don't know why I just zoned out then. I got a question on Snapchat. It was, where would I like to see myself in 10 years? Good question. I mean, wouldn't we all like to see ourselves happy in the warm weather with lots of babies and cute men in our lives? For me, I think in 10 years, the top thing for me is obviously I hope that I'm happy in whatever I'm doing. Ideally it would be really cool to be doing like makeup for films, that kind of stuff. I think that would be so cool. It's really hard being in Tasmania because we're such a small island. Some stuff and facilities and resources that we have, and like say our TAFEs and stuff where we actually learn certain programs, they're very backdated. Of course, if you're watching my video and you're from Tassie, you're probably like, yes, because unfortunately that's just the way Tassie is. We're a little bit behind the rest of Australia. But yeah, probably, I mean, I'd love to stay in Tassie, but it's probably not going to happen because there's not much going on here. It's a little bit stagnant, so probably, ideally, I want to be happy. I want to be happy. I want to be doing makeup still because I absolutely love it. I would like to be ideally with my partner that I'm with now because he's amazing. But I mean, who knows what's going to happen. Pray for lies. Yeah, just as long as I'm happy and sort of doing what I'm doing now, I think that would be incredible. Maybe somewhere on the Gold Coast too, preferably. That's sort of where I want to be, but I definitely want to keep learning, keep expanding on what I'm doing right now. I mean, it's so hard with me because anyone that actually knows me knows that I will go from one thing to another thing to another thing. Like, I'm changing all the time, so who knows what I'm really going to be doing, but that at this point in time, that's kind of where I'd like to be. So yeah, hopefully something like that would be ideal. Yeah, well, thank you. That was a really good question. Thank you so much. It's really hard to answer that. I mean, but yeah, I think that would be really cool. Alright, next question. What's your advice to people wanting to learn to do makeup? My advice is, of course, to just do it. Your best to just start learning and keep practicing. Focus on the areas that you're good at as well as bad at. Expand on the areas that you are good at, and then with the areas that you're not so good at, obviously practice. When I filmed this last time, when my footage didn't work, I said that YouTube isn't the best way to learn. I mean, I feel like that because a lot of videos I find with makeup especially are very, very over edited. Of course, like, I love watching Shani and Michael, just because their videos are so great and so, like, out there, and, you know, I just want to keep watching, of course, like everyone else. But, I find so many videos these days are just really over edited, and I think YouTube's a good place to start in the way of, okay, how do I actually, like, how do I do a smoky eye, or how do I do a cut crease? I mean, it's a really good way to start in that kind of way. But when it comes to, like, practicing and stuff like that, and comparing yourself to comparing yourself to YouTubers when you know, after you've watched it and gone, oh my god, I can't do it like that. It looks nothing like it did in the video, which of course is going to happen while you're practicing. I mean, that's it. That's where I struggle. I will watch something and I'll be like, okay, I'm going to do it, and I'll try and do it, and I'm just like, nah, like, there's no way I'm going to get it as good as that video. So, I mean, for me, that's not a good way to learn. I prefer to probably, I've always just been sort of like a, you know, like a Google a picture and then give it a go. Because if I sort of see something on YouTube and try and do it and it's no good, I just won't practice ever again. So I guess it kind of just depends how you learn. Yeah, so I mean, just do it. Just go and do it. Like, I just went out and I know, like, the TAFEs around us do like little, like, night courses for makeup and stuff like that. If that's sort of the way you're wanting to go, definitely do it. Even if you're not wanting to go professional or actually do people's makeup, it's a really good way to start, in the sense of that you do learn from the basics. So yeah, definitely my advice there is just to do it, just to go for it, and definitely believe in yourself and don't doubt yourself. And you will get there with things that you don't understand, just like anything else, just like riding a bike. You're gonna fall over 10 times, but you're gonna stand up, you know, 12, and that's exactly the same with makeup. You're gonna fail 9 times out of 10 probably, but of course it's something that you will learn along the way, and you'll probably really start enjoying. Just don't be too hard on yourself. And it's actually a really fun thing to do to de-stress as well. And you know, if you've had a really crappy day and you do your makeup, it makes you feel so much better. So yeah, just go for it, girl, and thanks so much for your question. I really appreciate it. My next question was, my question to you is, what advice do you give to people who are struggling to feel like they are worth it or that they're in a rut? Okay, so I consider myself better now. If you had or hadn't seen my last video, I've had some mental health issues over the years, a little bit of depression, a lot of anxiety, but I am on top of it now. I'm taking medicines regularly and I don't have anxiety attacks anymore, which is awesome. Obviously this person that sent this question in is feeling a little bit worthless right now, and I mean, the times that I have felt worthless, and I mean probably for the others watching this, you know, it happens. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things that are very, very temporary at the moment. Everything is going to work out to be okay, and I mean sometimes that doesn't help when you hear that when you're going through something, but the best way to cope with it and to deal with it is to surround yourself with people that are positive and that understand what you are going through. Obviously sometimes it's very hard to talk about things when you are going through something. My advice, of course, is if you can, talk to someone you trust about how you are feeling, and that, I mean, that's so helpful in itself, getting that off your chest, and then that way you can sort of help each other through it. I mean, going through things alone is awful. A lot of people go through things and they really do think they're alone when they're not. It's just a case of actually speaking to someone and telling them what you're going through. Yeah, so I mean, hang in there. I mean, it's awful at the time when you're going through something, and you know, when people... Who dat? Hey. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Just filming. Do you want to come here and be in my YouTube video?
No.
You have to now. You have to, because I'm gonna add this in, and people are gonna be like, she's talking to herself. She's crazy. Don't listen to anything she says. You didn't even put your head in. Come here. Put your head in. This is Daniel. This is my brother. No, I'm joking. Okay, you can go away now. Go shower. Yes, so of course my advice is to keep on hanging in there, be positive. If you can, try and find yourself a new hobby that's sort of is uplifting and positive for you. But yeah, of course how you're feeling is very, very temporary. Okay, so my mum decided that she would make her Christmas rumbles while I was filming, and she thought that she could do that by shutting the hallway door, but I just went out to check our Christmas light and you could literally hear the blender out in the middle of the road. So mum, none of that. Note to self. Okay, so yeah, back to what I was saying. Definitely just a little note to all my followers and people that watch my videos, or friends, people I have on Facebook, randoms, I don't care. You are all very, very, very welcome to message me. I do not bite unless you annoy me. No, I'm joking. I don't bite, so you are welcome to message me if you are going through anything, or if you just want a friend, go for it. I'm always here. I'm pretty much nocturnal. No, that's a lie. I used to be until I got a job, and then I literally had to start going to sleep at like 10 o'clock because I was just dead. Just dead. But yes, feel free to message me anytime. I don't judge. I'm, you know, happy to talk to you about anything. Sometimes it's nice just to have some reassurance when you're going through shitty times. So yeah, just thought I would definitely add that in there. Yes, so this is my Q&A for now. I will be coming up with the next video within the next week probably to film. So if you have any ideas, make sure you drop them in the comments below because I am totally stuck with it all. Thank you so much again for watching. Last time I forgot to film an outro because I am a rookie. So obviously there's still things that I'm learning when I edit and stuff like that. So please subscribe, please like, please let me know what you want to see. yeah, I'm just so happy to be filming again.
Do my rumbles.